Alrighty.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Fetch Quest podcast, where we talk about video games and more. Today, I am your host, Guy, joined by my fellow co-host, Brewer and Jay.
Hey.
Hello.
So, guys, how's our breaks been pretty far? I know Christmas is around the corner. What's up? What's up?
Mine's been pretty good. And just been working, getting gifts for everybody, you know. Because I'm an adult now and you gotta do that. But
You know,
So,
I've been saving up money. It's been good. But that's if I was lying, because I'm gonna be honest, it's been ass! Ah!
Why has it been asked? Christmas is about, the Christmas spirit. You should be uplifted from this. What's going on?
Man, screw that spirit, because Santa, that little bitch, put me on the naughty list. I got Pokemon Shining Pearl instead of Platinum on the DS.
oh no.
Oh no!
Not that one.
That little bitch Santa, I'm about to wrap one of his elves around his neck and choke him out, because man, I've had a much better Christmases
What
than
the elf
these.
do to you, bro?
Oh god, dude, tell me about it.
Not anything. But I didn't do anything to Santa, so something's got to happen to his elf.
You fuck around, Santa, you gonna find out. Oh god.
Oh wait, that gives me an idea. Welcome to today's episode, where we are going to be talking about some Christmas
kill
video game
Santa.
stories.
Yes.
No, we killing
Yeah, we're
Santa.
killing Santa. We're gonna beat him to
Yeah,
death
we're-
with
we're
his
killing
elf.
Santa
with his
tonight.
elf.
I'm poisoning his cookies.
Christ.
Hope no
Oh
little
my
kids
God.
watch this. Not Santa,
Dude,
mommy.
there's no-
On this lovely Christmas Eve, well, Christmas Eve when this episode releases, everyone's gonna be ready for Santa Claus to come. But I'm gonna be prepping the most toxic poison I got.
We're going to be prepping the Glock 3000. I'm just like, holy shit.
Bro, he's gonna get some cyanide in that
Oh,
milk.
yo.
Oh my god.
Them cookies gonna have rat poison in there.
Santa,
Oh my
Santa better
God.
watch this
But,
episode.
You better, holy shit. But yeah, that's something I actually do want to talk about today is like Christmas stories, because I know Christmas is a very, very big time of year for people to get into video games and just get video games that they've been wanting. And obviously that applies to everyone in here. Especially fucking us, because we're the fucking Fetch Quest podcast, the best podcast on the internet.
Oh, yes.
Definitely. No contender.
No, none.
Joe Rogan,
Not
never heard of it. Trash taste. They're what they sound like. Trash.
They're trash. They're bad. But
Also, if you guys see this video, please, I actually love your podcast. I doubt you'll ever see this.
maybe give us a shout. Our Christmas wish. It would be a Christmas miracle if you would give us a shout out.
By liking, commenting, and subscribing, everyone.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Shameless
But
promotion.
if we're gonna get into today's topic, one thing I want to say Christmas wise is that I would probably say one of my Christmases is to why I would attribute it to why I'm such a big gamer, and that would be the Christmas of 2014.
Oh, really?
I don't
Okay.
remember which Christmas it was for me, but Christmas is also the reason I got into video games the way I did, because that's when I got my first console.
Oh, yeah. Like, I can say the
Oh yeah,
same.
I got. Honestly, it might be the Christmas of 2012. I forget which one, but I remember one Christmas I got a 3DS, and you know what game I got on there,
That's a
which
good
was
ass
like my
gift.
oh, it's such a good gift. And then you know what my first official game was that I got ever, because that was my first system?
Mm-hmm.
It was Super Mario 3D Land.
Cool.
That's a good ass game.
God, that game is so good. And that was, yeah, and I got it. And I played that game to death. That was a life-changing experience for me.
Yeah. And
My first game experience that I got from Christmas was a Nintendo Wii.
Mhm.
And first game I played was Wii Sports on that, so a bit more basic, but that was just so much fun with the family. I still love playing that to this day.
Oh yeah, no, that's classic.
I mean, it's
Like,
funny how
honestly, that's a game you really cannot go wrong with.
Yeah. It's funny how we were just talking about Pokemon like Brilliant Shine, Diamond and Pearl, but Christmas was the time of year that I normally got like a new Pokemon game, and so I'd play the hell out of it.
Honestly, same.
Yeah, same here.
I'd
Honestly,
always
what
get a
would
game
happen is that I would get
You go.
you first.
That's
No, you first.
It's just a time of year that I always got a game that I've been looking forward to like all year, and I finally get it. And kid me, loving video games to death, would just play it non-stop every time I got back home from school or something. It was just the best.
I remember Christmas was usually the time because like Pokemon's always been trying to make sure their releases come out before Christmas. Hell, they're still doing it to this day with their DLC, even if the game's running at 15 frames per second.
Violet.
But a lot of times they would have those events too. Like I remember X and Y had like the Mega Blaziken. And I was like, please, Santa, please bring me a copy of Pokemon Y before the event ends in January.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so you could get your Mega Blaziken, dude. Oh my god, I remember that too. That's a cool like early access reward to get a Mega Blaziken.
Yeah, well, Oras or Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire had a shiny Beldum for that reward.
I remember that. Were you able to Mega Evolve or no? Like, did it come with?
I think so. Yeah, at some point in the game.
That's crazy.
I don't know during the main story, but normally in the game you can't even like get a Beldum until post game, I think.
Yeah, so to have like that Pokemon like mid game, pretty huge, and it's shiny too, which is awesome. Love shiny Pokemon.
Yeah. Metagross has a cool ass shiny. I love shiny so much. Like even with the shitty copy of Shining Pearl Santa gave me, I'm trying to shiny hunt Chimchar right now. Then eventually I'm gonna shiny hunt God.
I'm gonna continuously fight God until he finally becomes shiny.
Yeah. I mean, that's the biggest reason I'm probably not gonna get the new Pokemon DLC, is because they shiny locked all the legendaries, even the old ones.
Sucks.
Yeah, but that's for another That's for another video. But
yeah, another video.
One Christmas that I would love to attribute is 2014. So my late grandfather, he I had made a mention, I think once, of like a PlayStation 4. I wasn't even like that big on PlayStation 4 because, you know, this is kid me. I didn't know exactly, you know, what a big system like that would do for me at the time. I mention it in passing. And when it's Christmas and I'm at his house, I see a really big box with my name on it. Okay? I wonder
what it could be.
Yeah. And he got me 2 gifts. One of them being a game case, and I didn't know that at the time. And my little brain was stupid yet smart at the same time. I went for the game case first because I said big things come in small packages. I was using that logic.
So you saw the game and you're like, I don't have one though. And
I was like, so he got me. My first ever PlayStation game was The Crew, which was a racing game.
There you go.
And it was for PlayStation 4, and I was like, what? Thank you, grandfather, but I don't have a PlayStation 4, so I'm not gonna be able to play it, but thank you. And then, of course, you know, I open up the big package, and what's there?
Holy shit! It's like a PS4.
Oh my god!
PS4 for Christmas.
Dude, that's the equivalent of like parents giving their kids dog food, and then them subsequently seeing a moving box for some reason.
I've never understood the culture of putting like a pet in a box like that. Like I understand for the surprise, but like that's really fucked up.
Dude, so
I think if you do it right to where the animal isn't suffering and it can breathe, as long as it isn't like you're not fucking packaging the animal overnight and then waiting. Like maybe you wake up early on Christmas and then put it under the tree.
Dude, so you know how I was talking about how I always get like a Pokemon game or something for Christmas. So one Christmas, I'm pretty sure it was a Pokemon game, but me and my brother we were at my dad's house for Christmas, and you know how kids eventually they get to the point where they can see how something's packaged and be like, oh, that's a game or something. So me and my brother were good at that, and my dad, the son of a bitch, he got some cereal boxes and wrapped some cereal boxes and put a 3DS game inside of it.
That's funny.
So we open up the present, we see a cereal box, and we're like, what the hell?
You see, I've done some similar to my friend. I got him like some Gundam stuff.
Yeah.
But you see, the way I wrapped it is I arranged the boxes to look like a penis. So I had to open up a penis.
Right.
That's awesome.
But funnily enough, he had the same idea. Because you know those like little rubber balls and stuff in like Chuck E. Cheese pits?
Yes.
He got me a gift, and he got me like a big bag of those. And he said, all right, your gift is in this sack of balls.
That is, dude.
So that was pretty funny.
You guys' Christmas was trying to make one another look really gay. That was the entire point. Haha,
yeah, we think on similar wavelengths.
You're gay.
Not penis.
Penis.
Hey, that's awesome, though.
Man.
Yeah.
I mean, my uncle, he actually does something similar to that. What he'll do is that he always gives me money, but he'll pack it in like a really big box. So like an air of mystery is around it, you know what I mean? But he does that for everyone, which I think is awesome.
Yeah.
I remember for my little brother, he wanted Rainbow Six Siege one time. So I got it for him, but I like put it in like indestructible wrapping. So the first layer he had to get through was like a duct tape and zip ties. And like it was so bad to the point where like I think one of the scissors broke trying to cut all the zip ties I put in there. Because I put some around one way, then I put some on horizontally, then I put some on diagonally on there.
Christ.
You're an asshole.
And then I put duct tape over the zip ties, and then more zip ties.
That poor kid.
You had to do a fucking siege operation just to get the fucking siege out of there. Christ, dude.
Yeah. And then he opened it up, and then the game was in more duct tape and zip ties.
Dude. You were trying to protect him from the cancer that is Siege. That's what you were trying to do.
Well, even with good gifts, sometimes I've done devilish things. Like me and my one friend, for a while, like until we made a truce, we would just try to wrap things terribly for each other.
Is it Logan?
Like the motherfucker, it's Logan, yeah.
God damn it.
But motherfucker really hates bees, right? So I wrapped up his gift, right? He had to get through the first layer, which had a similar duct tape zip tie type of thing. He opened it up, had to get through it again, and then he eventually got to his gift, which was a beehive and a copy of the Bee movie.
Holy shit.
Good. No, and
I was like, oh, wait, that was the wrong gift. Here it is. And then he opened up the normal gift, and it was a Steam gift card.
So when you mentioned that he hates bees, the thing that went in my head instantly is like, imagine if you did that to somebody who was allergic to bees or some shit, and then just had like one bee inside of there, somehow caught a bee and just put it inside a fucking box, and it survived. He just opens up a present and a bee just flies at him. Like, commit fucking murder.
That would be very funny.
That'd be
It's
awesome.
really fucked. Holy shit.
Though the motherfucker would probably try to kill me, so maybe I won't do that.
That is so funny. Holy shit. Oh my god. But going back to the gaming side of things. Okay, boys, let's be for real. What did we spend our money on when we got money for Christmas?
Games.
Oh, that's a hard one. Like recent years or
Just in general.
just in general? Also having a hard time thinking of it because usually like old Santa Claus would have the presents under the tree and then I'd be pretty satisfied. I do have one good memory though for 3DS.
Video games.
No. I was saying this is video game.
Oh.
So like I had a Nintendo eShop gift card, right? A $20 one.
Yes.
And then I saved it up for a while, and then on Christmas, I got another one. So at that point, I felt like a damn king. Like I was like, yeah, I have $40 in eShop credit. I'm the fucking guy.
You want this? I got
That
this.
guy.
So I was looking through all the games like, oh, I'm so rich. I could like buy a new Pokemon game. I could buy a Mario game. I could buy whatever the hell I want.
Now games are $70 and $40 won't get you nowhere.
Basically, unless you buy an indie. But I was looking through the list, and at some point I saw a game called like Rune Factory 4 on the 3DS. I was like, this looks kind of interesting. It was on sale, so because of the tax, even with the 40 I had, I would have had to ask for my parents' credit card. But with that, I could get it all on my own. I was like, this looks good and interesting. I had no idea about the game. And I ended up sinking like hundreds of hours into it because, God, Rune Factory 4 is so good.
That's awesome.
Because especially when you're a kid and you can't get a bunch of games, a lot of the games you get or you want to get, you're going to try to extend the hours out of them as much as you can. And Rune Factory was perfect for that.
Oh, I bet.
It had the farming, it had the combat, it had the taming. It had just so much to it. And I fell in love with the series.
I personally have
Awesome,
never played
man.
a Rune Factory
Yeah, I remember.
game.
If I was going to recommend one, unfortunately, I'd say don't play the newest one, 5. Like, I enjoyed it, but I honestly think 4 is the better way to start with the remaster on Switch.
That makes sense.
Especially because 5 was their first entry into, like, an actual full 3D world, so it was, like, a little iffy.
Yeah, I remember you were, like, had a really big phase about Rune Factory 5, so that makes more sense now to me. Like, you have that childhood memory of it as to, you know, you playing it. So the games that you get as a kid, especially during Christmas, God, they hold so much sentimental value. It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Because, dude, I was, like, getting in all the YouTube videos and guides. I was, like, trying to get, like, the rarest monsters in the game and stuff. Like, I was deep into that game.
That's awesome, though.
And it was just by, like, complete coincidence. It's, like, some of my favorite games, I think, have just come from, like, the ones I've randomly found. Like, the Somnium Files. I happened to find that game on a Black Friday sale, and it's one of my favorite games.
Oh yeah, you do love that game. By the way, if that
I
game
love
is
the
on
fuck
sale,
out of the
please
game.
get it. It is a very fun visual novel, murder mystery, very fun.
Actually,
Better than Danganronpa.
it's on sale. It's on sale for $8 right now, so please, for the love of God, buy it. It is worth that and so much more.
It's better than Danganronpa.
It honestly is.
It just is. But
Trust me.
but
it
yeah,
just is.
Jay, what's a really good game that you have some sentimental value that you got for Christmas?
Value that I got for Christmas. Like I was talking about before, it's like a lot of games that really like stuck out a lot to me for Christmas that I got a lot was like Pokemon games. So I'd have to say like probably X and Y. I would have to say.
Oh fuck, those games are good.
X and
They have their flaws, but I really enjoyed them for what they were.
Dude, I love those games. Those were my first Pokemon games.
yeah.
Really?
Let's say X and Y.
Yes, I actually started out pretty late. So there's a story behind this, okay? So, Whittlelow guy, you know, wasn't into the fucking travesty that is Pokemon yet. And what happened is, I saw that my 4th grader friends were, like, obsessed with it, and I was like, hey, this looks cool. I'll get into it. So I asked my dad for Christmas, hey, can I get this one game? And it was Pokemon X, which came out that year. And holy shit, my life changed. Literally.
Dude, I remember that game came out when I was in like 5th grade. And around the time some of my grades started falling because like I was thinking about the game so much because like seeing the transition from 2D to 3D was so cool to me as a kid that I was just like, oh my god, all the cool Pokemon. And then I was like, oh wait, what was I supposed to do for my homework? Like I wasn't even playing the game. I was just thinking about the game before release.
That is really fucking funny.
Oh yeah.
Obviously, okay,
I gotta get.
prioritize this fetch quest supports academics over gaming, but still, that's really funny. What were you about to say, Jay?
Yeah.
Just nah, I'm good. What was I? Just I don't know. I'd always
something about
always
Pokemon?
binge the Pokemon games when I was younger. Like I'd beat them in like a day or two. It was bad, but it was
In a day?
I'd binge the hell out of those games.
Dude, how the hell did you do that?
Dude, I got
Okay, to
it.
be fair, I would be. Yeah.
I just got it, put it in my fucking 3DS or whatever, and just wouldn't stop playing. And
Dude, have you transitioned from beating games in a day to nowadays having a hard time finishing games at all? You're an anomaly.
adulthood sucks.
Yeah, adulthood sucks. Less time to do everything.
But
That is
it's
entirely
cool.
fair.
It's cool though because I have a special edition of the 3DS where I actually have the legendaries from X and Y. I have the blue one. I forget Xerxes or some shit.
Okay. Oh, you have the special edition.
Yeah,
Oh, that's sick, actually.
Yeah,
Shit.
you have one of the limited edition 3DSs. That's really
yeah.
cool.
I want to get it. What is it? It's like get it fixed up. Just because it like the paint of it is like starting to come off a little bit. It's old, but I kind of want to get it.
You want to get it
fixed.
refurbished?
Yeah, refurbished. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. I want to get it refurbished.
Yeah, I refurbished my new 3DS a while ago because I wanted to play a lot of the games on it. That and 3DS systems are really expensive now.
Wow, it's as if like they discontinued it, even though it was one of the best systems they ever released and was still making profits off of. Wow.
That, and there's a bunch of great games on there that you have no other way to play anymore.
Like Fire Emblem Awakening. Wow.
Yeah, and a lot of the content's hidden behind DLC that's unavailable to download anymore because they took down the eShop.
That's awesome.
Hooray.
That is something I actually kind of want to talk about, though. Developers and like just developers and game stores, they know when to like put shit on sale immediately after Christmas. Like GameStop, they always have like a buy two get one free. I'm pretty sure for pre-owned games.
Yeah.
If I'm
I think so. Their sales have like kind of varied throughout the years because they used to like always have buy two get ones, buy two get twos, and then they just stopped doing them for a while, or they limited the amount of games you could get. Some of their sales have gotten a little better, but now they're limited to like pro members. I don't know, because GameStop's probably going to die out within a decade.
If you guys would be so kind,
Most
I'm gonna
likely.
take a
I
picture
hate to
of
say it,
this
'cause-
3DS and send it to you guys in Discord if you want to use it
oh, please do, please do.
for things.
Oh yeah, definitely.
We will be. You'll probably see the photo right here, but that's really
Especially because that 3DS you have is hundreds of dollars. I'm not even kidding on that.
That's a really fucking cool 3DS. Like, I remember wanting that specific 3DS for a while
Yeah.
because I was obsessed with Pokemon X and Y. So that's a really cool find, actually.
Yeah, I've had it for years. I think it was actually a gift from my grandparents on Christmas, if I remember correctly. Actually, I can't remember. 'Cause
Well,
I've had it
well,
so
well.
damn long.
What a coincidence!
I know. I think I'm pretty like most things
But,
I have that are really cool were gifts on Christmas because like Christmas was really special. And it's just I don't know. As a
Well,
as a
that's-
kid,
yeah,
you get
even-
a lot
That's
more.
awesome, though.
Yeah. I'm just gonna post it in general because
Go for it.
Yeah, but I think I think even with our love-hate relationship with Pokemon, part of the love is from just the memories we had as a kid. Because like a lot of us have like similar stories of getting Pokemon games on Christmas. Like I remember my first game was like Pearl,
yeah.
but I didn't actually fully beat that one until a while after because I was just learning to read then. And then the first one I got and fully beat was Pokemon White when I got it gifted to me by this sweet lady I call like Aunt Jamie. She wasn't ever my actual aunt, but she was super cool. It just got me the game because like she heard I'd wanted it, so she got it for me for Christmas.
Dude, that's based.
Dude, I had so many good memories with that game, and then it was like the first one I beat. Like, I remember when I beat that shit and I saw the credits, dude, I was hyped. I was like jumping up and down around the couch. My parents thought I had like accidentally snorted all the sugar in the pantry or something.
Dude, I think it was Pokemon White, but I was a kid and I was like, it was one of the first Pokemon games I started getting into was Pokemon White. And there was a part in the game where I didn't realize that I had to teach my Pokemon the TM cut. So I was stuck for fucking hours not knowing what to do, looking at this little tree, not knowing that I needed to teach my Pokemon cut.
It honestly be like that when you're that young.
I had no idea.
God.
Like, I kind of hated the game, then eventually I figured it out, and I was like, oh, I love this game. It was bad.
This game is awesome, though.
Yeah. Me and my brother, we would always go like this opposite dynamic where I would get one Pokemon game, like I would get Pokemon White and he would get Pokemon Black, and we would always like do that. And we would always get like the opposite thing from one another. So we'd have both sorta, but I don't know, it's like a sibling. It was a sibling thing.
You know, I kind of did something similar with my little brother too, but mine was more so gaslighting my brother into thinking the other version was kind of good, so he would choose that. Because the one I remember the most was with Pokemon X and Y, because like I saw Yveltal and Xerneas, and I was like, I don't want that stupid fucking looking deer.
I don't want that fucking deer.
And my brother was thinking the same thing, so he was wanting Pokemon Y as well, but I was like, damn, then we couldn't get the version exclusives.
Yeah.
Because my other friend was also getting Pokemon Y, so I wouldn't be able to trade with him. So eventually, I like somehow managed to convince him. I was like, no, Pokemon X is totally cool, even with the stupid looking fucking Bambi deer.
Even with Bambi.
Yeah, bro objectively got the better version, because Xerneas fucking dominated competitive scene for years.
Yeah, what Yveltal has been half decent, but not nearly as good as Xerneas.
He looks cooler. That's what matters. That's what matters. He looks cooler.
Yeah, that's how I always chose the games.
Which legendary?
Other than the ones that I didn't choose, because like I remember for Black and White, I wanted Reshiram more, but the lady who got me Pokemon White, that's just the version she happened to get me. I mean, I was gonna complain. That's Pokemon White right there.
True. But
and eventually I liked Zekrom a little more.
This is quickly becoming like a
that?
Pokemon Christmas episode type thing. Is there any
I
other
was just
games
about
that-
to say, yeah.
I mean, the hard truth is for a lot of us, our biggest memories are just gonna be Pokemon games on Christmas.
I mean, that's not bad, though.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
You know a different game though that I can remember on Christmas? I think you may actually have this one too.
What's up?
It was Mario Odyssey.
Dude, yeah, because I'm pretty sure the game came out in October of 2017. So, fucking perfect for Christmas, dude.
Yeah, because like, well, I had lost some Christmas magic by then because, you know, I'm a little older. And I mean, I've obviously lost some of the magic then.
Yeah.
Getting just a really good game on Christmas is still fun because, like, no matter if you're working or in school, usually you'll have that day off to just open up the gift with family and then just play the ever-living shit out of it.
And like I said before,
Yes,
I did
dude,
that
I fucking
a lot.
love that.
Because whatever game I get on Christmas, I plan to do that.
I think that's also
My
a
dad
big
would
part
always
of
make
Christmas
fun of me
as
for
to
that
why,
shit.
like... What's up, Jay?
So my dad will always make fun of me for beating any Pokemon game he got me in like 48 hours. He'd be like, "Why the hell do you play it so much?" I love it.
I mean, to be fair, like a big part of the Christmas like video game magic is, oh, we're not in school, so we can actually play these games all fucking day. It's
Yeah.
cold outside, no one wants to do anything. You know what I mean?
It's snowing
Yeah.
outside. Like
That and, like, really hoping you get the game from Santa Claus and then it magically came to you in the present.
True. Like I don't know. I feel like that's why some Christmas video games we get just like really stick out more. It's just because we were kids and we were able to do that, and which was awesome.
oh yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know? Like, could you say
I think
you really
another...
did- you first?
I was gonna say, I think another section of like Christmas gifts is like you mentioned your grandpa guy. Like I think all of us have had like one or a couple special people in our lives that give us a like game as a gift that really meant a lot to us.
Yeah.
It's like, did you guys have anyone like that?
Well, what do you mean by that?
So, like, for me, like, my granny, she was never the richest woman, but she was hardworking and she taught me a lot of good values. But she was always super giving. Like, every Christmas, she would always try to, like, give me a game or something because she knew I loved them.
Yeah.
Because I remember for one of them, like, I wanted Paper Mario Sticker Star because, if you got the game, you'd get a free copy of like Donkey Kong Original or something through Nintendo Rewards.
Yeah.
Which, funnily enough, I didn't even get because I was a stupid kid. I didn't understand how the reward system worked. Beyond that point, though, I remember I was like wanting that game, and then like she just came to me like on Christmas Eve, and she was like, "Here, Logan, my sweet little boy." And just handed me a wrapped present. I opened it, and it was the game. Which she would always try to do that for me, even in her like last dying years. She would always like be trying to tell my mom's like, "Hey, take a little bit after Logan." I'm like, Granny, I'm standing right here."
That's really funny, actually.
But yeah, it was kind of funny, but it's just a good memory because she was always just such a giving woman. So, like, sometimes not even the game itself, but, like, the person who, like, took the time to give you the game can just mean a lot to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think for me, it would probably be my parents. Because, like, they're the ones who knew, like, especially that I was just fucking obsessed with video games, and they still know it now. But it's just, like, I don't know, they were always, for me, it always felt like they were there for me when in terms of, like, trying to satisfy me. And I guess the same would go for my grandfather as well. He also like would make sure that I was, happy with what I had. You know what I mean?
I mean, hey, he got you that PlayStation 4.
He got me a fucking PS4. I mean, yeah, he made me really happy. Don't get me wrong. Holy shit. Bro knew how to treat me right, and he treat me right. Holy shit, he did.
Imagine he heard you wanted Grand Theft Auto. He put it in there. It's like, don't tell mom and dad.
Yo.
Bro, if I wanted GTA 6 for Christmas, he'd probably find a way to get it.
He'd find another teenager to leak it online.
Yeah, and get fucking sent to a mental hospital. By the way, that happened recently.
That and the Insomniac leak that leaked, like, the early build of the Wolverine game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. No, that and it leaked, like, the budgets of, like, how much it cost to make those games, which is a lot of fucking money. That and, like, a lot of employee info. But then, like, a full build release of the Wolverine game that's supposed to release, I think, like, 2026 or 27.
Damn.
That's crazy.
So, obviously, very early build.
Wolverine might be pretty cool. We'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But, God, yeah. I think to wrap up this video, I think Christmas is something very important to a lot of gamers. It's just because even though, like, God, I'm fucking up my words on this one. Christmas brings us all together, and it gives us time to get video games that we want, and it gives us the time so that we can play them. And I feel like even for people with low incomes, Christmas and video games, like, it gives them a chance to, like, if they really want a video game really badly, then they're given the opportunity and the chances to do so. And I think that's something really special that Christmas brings to a lot of people, especially young men. I mean, women too, but, like, a lot of, like, young dudes that, like, I grew up with have, like, the same stories of, like, God, I haven't been able to get this game, all year, but, my mom got it for me finally, and now I'm able to play it, and I love it, and this, and that, and the other. And it really warms my heart to see people, like, get what they want. And that's really the spirit of giving, which is what Christmas is all about.
Yeah, because I think for a lot of people, like, I've always been, I think I hate to admit it, but kind of a privileged kid. Like, my parents, while they don't make the most, they've always done good to provide for me for Christmas. But I know there's like a lot of kids that in my school that like if they wanted a new game, it would either be birthday or Christmas. So when they did eventually get that new game, they would really get attached to them just because that's the only time they could get it.
Yeah, which that's probably the reason now why
that's-
gaming doesn't hit me as hard is because like, and not saying that gaming isn't as special as like I was some of those kids like I wouldn't get something till it was like birthday or Christmas. Like even though sometimes I would get a lot of games because I was a little spoiled, but sometimes I'd have to work for it and wait till Christmas or whatever, and whenever you wait that long, especially if like it's something that came out like the beginning of the year and you gotta wait till like your Christmas or birthday, and it's just it's one of those things that makes that game that much more special. That you finally get to play it and you just enjoy it more. But
For sure, man.
Yeah, well, because like as accessible as gaming has become, it is still very much a luxury. Like we're very lucky to like have as many video games come out, like have games for as good of a price as they can be sometimes on sale.
Like different consoles, different like
have a bunch of different consoles that you can get during like Black Friday sales for semi cheap.
Yeah, not just that, but also like the amount of different genres there are for video games to appeal to people's niches. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Which I think is a big one.
There's a game for everyone out there if you look in the right place. And you don't just like a 2K.
It's just one of those things that can bring people together. Like video games brings lots of people together, and that's another thing that Christmas is about.
Yeah. I mean, you and Guy are literally friends because of Monster Hunter.
Yeah, we literally met.
That's crazy.
So,
but I mean, if you want to be technical about this, it's not really a video game, but it's very video game-y. I mean, Brewer, you and I met through D&D.
Yeah, well, we met through D&D, but we really started forming a friendship when we played Smash Bros, Splatoon together.
Yeah, and
really making those bonds over the games we love. Mm-hmm. It's like video games is like for everyone on this channel, they hold a special place in our hearts for some reason.
They really do, and I love video games a fucking lot, and I'm glad that it's the season for people to get what they want. You know what I mean? I think that's very important for people.
Yeah, well, I think beyond getting what you want, just always remember to make sure to giving part 2, because like, hey, maybe that person you love or that's a good friend, maybe give them a game they've been looking for.
Even if you don't necessarily get what you want, it's still important to be appreciative of what you can get from your family and all that, because some people out there struggle and they can't get everything they want. And sometimes not everything they need, but sometimes like during Christmas, like some hardworking parents can give their kids a game that they've been wanting all year, and like I said, like we all agreed on, like that's really special.
Definitely.
Yeah. Spend some time for people listening. This is going to go up on Christmas Eve, so probably going to get their Christmas shopping done. But just remember to, give for those who are needing and for those that you care about. You know what I mean?
I mean, hey, for Christmas Eve, I'm gonna be real. As long as they got Steam, send a Steam code. There you go.
That is a big year, so right.
Dude, I did that for Connor.
Don't tell he's gonna watch the video, and he's not gonna know. Oh no!
Well, you got this kind of early because I wasn't paying full price for that damn game.
Oh my god, that's
the
really
spirit
funny.
of giving. The spirit of giving at a good price.
Looking for discounts.
Merry Christmas, everyone. We've been Fetch Quest. If you like
Merry
our content,
Christmas.
If you like our content, please like and subscribe, and comment down below what your favorite Christmas gift you've gotten is. But with that being said, I think we're Fetch Quest, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy holidays.